grind cause I gotta get paid. 1% chance, 99% faith. I fell in love with the hustle, I fell in love with the chase.
What's crazy, someone just called me right now and said there is PPI.
Emotion, put in the pain.
Okay, so this is progress, bruh.
Get it no matter the weather.
So full TP has been hit, gents. There we go.
I fell in love with the chase, no emotion, put in the pain. We get it no matter the weather. Sun, snow, sleet, rain. Go sleep and do it again.
Another day, another dollar, and we're back for some bread. So let's get straight into it. Alright, gents. So today we'll be trading again our $5,000 account GFT. If you wanna use the same profile as I am, link in the description down below. Alright, so currently it's 4 minutes to 1 right in the afternoon, and then I'm currently waiting for market to retrace back into my 4-hour POI. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so it's basically clear. Alright, I just explained that I'm waiting for the market to close right now in 2 minutes, right? So I'm waiting for the market to this candle to close above this one and then retrace back into this 4-hour fair value gap, and then from there we'll scale down to lower time frames to look for an entry point. All right, so it'll be as simple as that. So as we prepare to trade for today, all right, gents, want to be thankful for the 300 subscribers that we are nearing to. Right now we're currently at 297. That is a lot of people, man. That is a lot of people that have now subscribed to the journey, that have now subscribed to this journey of, you know, either getting to a 10,000 subscribers or the forex trading journey. All right, so I appreciate everyone. So the game plan for this 5k account, we have to pass it in 5 days, right? Phase 1, pass it in 5 days. Phase 2, another 5 days. So it's basically just going to take us no more than 2 weeks. No more than 2 weeks. All right, so I will keep you up to date with the stats, with the daily loss and PNL, with the daily PNL, everything, understand? So we have to pass this within 5 days, of course, by following our strategy. That is the only way this thing is going to be successful. All right, so we have to follow our strategy to the T and have a consistent take profit level. And so roughly a day I'm looking to make 250, 300. Those are my usual take profit areas. So 250 to 300, and then we need a total of 400 to pass this account. All right, so make 400, we move on to phase 2. Phase 2, make 300, and then when we're done, we're ready for our funded account. And then from there, we get the funded account and we get a 100k account. 100k account, we pass it, and then we'll be living soft life now. And then UK will be on the way. Understand? Thailand will be on the way. Exactly. So it finally came back into our zone, but then still have to wait for a 15-minute change in character. So either it'll break this high and then we'll enter off of this order block, or it'll go and push a little bit lower. So that is what I'm currently waiting for right now. But we did enter our zone, as you can see. So I'm just waiting for it. As you saw on the other chart, I had placed an alert. Exactly, I placed an alert right there. So I want to see it break that high, and then I'll be sure for the continuation to the upside. Even though on the 1 hour though, I don't like how it looked. Okay, on the 1 hour it's fine. This is a valid order block. So that actually might be the zone it might be testing right now. So let me actually do this. All right. This actually might be the zone it's testing. So let's see the 5 minutes. So still the 5 minute is still waiting for the same change in character right there. But then the way it looks like it'll drop a little bit further. So I'll just leave this alert right now and then get back to action, because You see, as you saw, it just broke this order block, so it makes no sense for it to find momentum after violating this order block. So it has to drop a little bit lower, at least till there, at least until this order block right there, and then it could be valid enough to trust. Yeah, so let's see. Okay, so it just broke that high. It's happening very fast, you know, everything's just moving so fast. So let's see. Oh, all right, let's do it like this. Clearly it came to a fair value gap right there. You know what, the way I would prefer entering this market, no, there's no fair value gap. The way I would prefer entering this market is if it breaks above that 1 hour candle and closes above it, but this candle just opened, so that'll be an hour delayed entry. Let's see the 30-minute. Same thing on the 30-minute. Looks like it's respecting this first order block right there instead. So let's go on the 5. All right, so we didn't get a break of structure with the body, so we need a break of structure with the body. So that right there is clearly not enough. So it breaks above. We could enter on the inverse or on this order block. Yeah, now on the inverse is better. So it has to close above with the body. That's the only way we'll enter above there. Okay, so it finally came into the inverse fair value gap right there. Entered, sniped it all the way. So right now we're in profit, and then we'll just wait for it to hit our final take profit. This will be a 1:3 actually. So let me just put it to the accurate 1:3. There we go. And what's nice about this is the take profit is where I'm also targeting on another time frame. Where is it? There, right there. So that's the beginning of another fair value gap on the 4-hour time frame. So what I want to see to validate this trade finally is a closure above this 1 hour. Is a closure above this 1 hour candle, and then I'll be sure that the market will retrace back into this zone. On smaller time frames, there's an order block or fair value gap it will come back to, and then we finally target our final take profit right there. Okay, so we just broke the previous high before retracing back into the 4-hour point of interest. So I did close half of my profits, and then I'll just leave it run until we hit our final take profit. So right now, currently we're at break even, so we have no risk in the market, and we'll just let it run for the rest of time.
I don't wanna, they working my nerves. I'm about to pause the serve. In this like a perm. Smack from the back of a perm. Ice, the bird. You know, all you little turds. Can't take that wait your turn. In my own lane, we can't merge. So with no hands, you can learn. Let's see how much you can earn.
Just when I thought this trade was valid, it got instantly violated. Like, bruh. Now, I had mentioned that on the 1 hour time frame, if it fails to close below this line, and if it leaves a week, we are going to close. But then the thing is, the moment it came below here, it was nearing like it was 8:55, right? And then I was like, okay, let me just wait, give it 5 minutes and see how it closes. While I was waiting for the closure, I thought it was going to close somewhere above here and then fall. But then as I'm waiting, it made a complete reversal and dropped all the way down. So that was it, man. So right now, I'm actually waiting for another setup that I just found. Yeah, it is that one. Hold on. My bias is now bearish. Wait, where's my stuff? You hear the sound outside, bro. It's going crazy. let's finish this up real quick. Where's my setup, man? Where's my setup? There we go. And then I have to go on the 15-minute time frame. So this market, I'm seeing it going down now because it failed to continue the bullishness that I was expecting. So what I'm seeing now, buy side liquidity change of character right there, but I'm just going to wait for a body closure below this level and then wait for it to come back up there, and then we'll continue with the trade. Bro, as I'm waiting for it to retrace back into this, it's dropping, man. But that's alright because I still have to wait for the 1 hour candle closure. Look at the setup that we had traded today. This buy from this inverse fair value cap, and then it instantly retraced back on us. Yeah, tough one. So what I want to catch is the reversal. Not the reversal. When it comes back, you see the lows that I was talking about that the market is going to come to actually came to those. Yeah, shit. I wanted to catch the sell from this level. So ish, man. Let's see on 30-minute though. I don't like this candle closure, but on the 1 hour, there is something that we can possibly trade from. Yeah. When the market retraces back into the zone, this is what I'll trade. So what I'll do is just set an alert and then come back when this alert has been taken. Because other than that, man, we should be done for today. Yeah. However, even though it has not broken this level, it might actually, I don't know, I don't think it will create a buying momentum because it failed to break impulsively right there. It failed to do that. Nah, it failed to do that, man. It made a double top right there, as well sweeping liquidity and making a change of character. So I am looking for shorts now. So this is probably a trade that will take tomorrow, and I'm sure. So we'll have to see then. But then for now, I can go on the 5-minute time frame just to see how the market is behaving. But definitely the moment it starts rejecting, going to the upside, I'm looking for shorts, bro. I'm not looking to take the previous highs. I'm not looking to take these highs from the buy I'm going to be taking now. Not at all.